Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Geeks and Gamers Daily in 2025. We live in the future now, Jay. How does it make you feel?
New year, new me.
New year, new me. Yes, so we were on time today.
I know.
We are organized, highly organized. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a kick-ass year 2025. We had a lot of fun, a lot of streams yesterday. Yes, Ryan is more than likely hungover. I heard he was just shit-faced on his stream last night. I was not watching because we were doing our own stream.
Yeah.
So that's probably what's going on.
I know I slept in. I missed my early morning stream. Sorry, everybody. I forgot to set the alarm. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they'll forgive me.
You think so? Well, you did upload a video.
I know.
You want to tell us about that one, Jay?
I don't know what happened.
New year, new me, starring Drunk 3PO.
I know. So after Fortnite, we ended. Everything was fun, and then you see this live stream that's only 1 second manages to get uploaded, and it doesn't show anything but there's nothing. Look at that. How do you upload a 1 second and all it says is Elgato, no signal? And the comment section is glorious as always. It's like only Jay can release a 1 second video. Classic. I guess I'll like that.
This is the content.
This is the content I subscribe for. Thanks, Jay. Very cool. All right. Starting the year out with a banger. Gonna be hard to top this, but you have the whole year to try. Best video of the year. There's Josiah Rises coming into troll. Win video, Jay. I mean, this guy using big words I can't pronounce, especially on the first after we were up all night. Said bravo, masterful, simply the best. New year, new me. There you go. Yeah.
Pretty much how it goes.
Star screaming fury here. He always says that. What the frick, Jay? Yeah, I can't believe this video is 36 thumbs up. 261 views.
Go to your most recent comments.
How do I do that? Sort by newest first. Yeah.
What? I commented and it didn't show up. Refresh.
YouTube. It's not showing up.
Wow, YouTube is censoring me.
Yeah, it's not there.
Wow. Yeah, I did. I commented.
There it is. I agree with Jay. There we go. You get the
pin. There we go.
You get the pin comment. How the heck did that happen? Like, how in the world? We ended on a great stream, man. We had like pretty awesome wins and Fortnite, rang in the new year with everybody. And then all of a sudden, like this morning, it's like, what the heck? Do I have a 1 second video? How did that even happen? What buttons do you have to put?
How does anything happen with you? How do you end up in the positions you're in, the places you're in, the people you meet? How do these things happen? There's no
I really just don't think about it.
It's the weirdest thing ever, dude. I'll never forget when you're in that 9-line event and they got you in a fucking helicopter with a gun and you're just like,
I lean in, it's like, I've never done this in my life. The guy's like, what? It's like, I play video games, bro. It's like, don't shoot your foot off.
Only Jay.
Last night on Instagram. Yeah, you've heard of Snarky Jay, right?
Yeah.
Puts a message out on a post like, hey man, let's collab next year. Everyone's freaking out on my Instagram. They're like, Jay, how do you do this? Like, I didn't even talk to her. Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen her because she goes to a lot of conventions because of her cosplay. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Only Jay. Only Jay.
So next year, look for the Snarky Jay and Jay. Maybe we'll do a podcast or something. But Guess we'll see.
CR for a member message says, "Hail mofos, haven't seen you since last year." That's right.
Mm.
Andrew CR says, "I went to buy bread, but the clerk said they only had bread from last year." But you're just on it with the dad jokes, aren't you? You're just on
Oh,
it.
they're everywhere.
Fat man for $1. Llama Pajamas is starting off the year late and gay. Keep up the good work. CHS Am says, Happy New Year, Jeremy, and go blue. Brock says, do they have flying cars in the future? No,
No.
unfortunately, but we did have something bad happen last night that I think
Yeah.
to talk about. Or no, I'm sorry. I guess it was technically this morning. Nubby Rose says, for 20, says, Happy New Year, gay, Jay, and chat. Look at that.
Thank you.
There. Sketch says, Happy New Year, blah.
Hey, I'm gonna show this real quick.
Okay.
This was pretty neat. This guy, they timed the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've done. I've seen that before.
With the New Year. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Holy shit.
I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool. That is cool. I like that. Yeah, I've seen people.
The comments on this are like, men will look at that and go, hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's awesome, man. It's great. I dig that. I dig that. Look at this. So shout out. Let's see. Here we go. Look what I got, Jay. You haven't seen this yet. He sent me another one.
Oh, nice, man.
Look at that. All right. I showed the last one he sent me. He sent me 2 of them. I'll show the other one on Cobra Cast. But,
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. That is cool as hell. If I can get my camera. There we go. So
that's freaking awesome.
Got the Geeks and Gamers 199 scan in on the back. That is awesome right there. So hail.
I wish G&G had like little Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
Just give away to people, you know, when they come to meetups and stuff. Just kind of like a cool little token. So,
and it's got it does have iDots on it too. It's got iDots. It's got Geeks and Gamers. It's
even better.
199. It's got everything, man. Oh, it's got all the logos too from like all the channels right here. So
yeah,
that's awesome, man. Yeah, so unfortunately, there was some bad stuff that happened last night that I just feel that we should at least mention. I know this isn't like this is just a pop culture show, but this is kind of what everybody's talking about right now. And so last night in New Orleans, there was a terrorist attack.
Evil, man. Freaking evil.
Yeah, so someone basically drove a truck through a crowd. Pickup truck rammed into a crowd. Driver opened fire at police. 10 people killed, 35 injured. 2 police officers shot. Mayor calls it a terrorist attack. No word of the suspect's motive. ID. Suspect is dead. FBI takes over investigation. So that is awful.
And there's a big college game happening, like the Sugar Bowl, right? Is that not in New Orleans?
Yep.
Today? Is that today?
I think it's today. I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm not sure, but I wonder if that's going to have any impact on it because it is being labeled as a terrorist attack. That's what it's being labeled as. So scary stuff, man. And the thing that I just saw, not that we have to bring, I'm not bringing it, fuck it. I'm not going to qualify it. Fuck it. Major breaking news. Fox News reports that the man who committed the New Orleans terrorist attack crossed the U.S. from Mexico 2 days ago. 2 days ago via Eagle Pass. That's great. Absolutely disgusting, man. It's absolutely disgusting. So, so that's from Breaking 911, and it's awful. It's a terrible way to start the year, but it's pretty much exactly what's been going on for the last 4 years, and it's depressing to say the least. 10 people. I'd heard that there was reports that it was up to 12 people.
Yeah, you know how it is. Like the numbers just until they usually do they'll have a news conference with the exact numbers.
Yeah. So anyway, thoughts and prayers to all families and people involved. It's absolutely horrible. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'll spend more time on
Also,
on
yeah,
it
real
on
quick. I know
Podcast
everybody knows Valiant Renegades
Yep.
is in that area. He did
tweeted
tweet out, said him and his family are safe. They never go to Bourbon Street. I went to Bourbon Street one time with Ryan at 1 a.m, and it was quite the experience, to say the least.
Yeah.
It was quite the experience.
Especially with Ryan. No telling.
Speaking of pop culture and famous pop culture people, Jeremy, last night on ABC, family-owned ABC, they decided to bring out
family-owned
or Disney-owned ABC.
Disney-owned.
Family friendly. They decided to bring out Gorlock or whoever this person is.
No.
And this person came out to educate the people going into the new year on all the new hip terms that we're going to be hearing from all the young cats out there. So I just felt that you needed to be educated, Jeremy. So when you start hearing these words around, you'll know exactly what they mean. All right. Are you ready to be educated?
Jay, I only have one thing to say.
No.
Let's go.
Everyone was manifesting, channeling their inner brat, and being their most demure selves this year. And this next creator helped make the internet a bit more elegant, so much so that dictionary.com named demure its word of the year. Please welcome Jules LeBron. Hi, hun.
Hi, divas.
Can we have a moment for a sec?
Matching divas was doing coordinated.
No,
Great
actually.
minds think alike.
Right? Am I demure? Did I make it?
I mean, double demure.
Okay, so as the expert, I want you to tell us if these trends are very demure. Okay, first,
Absolutely.
Moo Dang the Pygmy Hippo.
Very cutesy.
Yeah.
Very demure.
Okay, Kendrick and Drake's rap beef.
Ooh, very
know.
mindful, very real, but not very demure.
Not very demure. Is that what she's saying?
How about Ryan Seacrest hosting his 20th New Year's Rockin' Eve?
A gag, very demure and
A
very
gag.
mindful, very
Yes.
successful, very classy. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you for all of your very mindful answers, Jules. We're going to hit by midnight in the Central Time Zone.
Aren't you glad they brought?
I could have gone my entire life without knowing, seeing, or hearing that. And I would have been very happy in the process to not ever.
Yeah, I just one of these days, man. I would just love to stumble in to like some of the program director's office and just see the list of good ideas they have. Hey, we could bring this person out. Yeah, that'll get the young people to watch. We can get this person out. They could explain the term brat and demure, whatever she said. We could bring this person, and hey, don't forget to bring out Ninja to floss for everyone on New Year's, because that's what all the young people want.
Oh,
sweet Jesus.
God. I regret everything. In that moment in time. Holy shit. That was terrible, Jay. That was terrible. Spider Claw says, you better, Jay. Snarky is awesome, but damn, that girl is a female. Ryan. Ministry of Wrong Think says, you missed my super chat last night. It said one more. What was that like when we ended? Thank you, Ministry of Wrong Thing. Lance says Jay is like low IQ Forrest Gump.
Dang.
The Dr. Daisuk says, pray for our fallen brothers and sisters in New Orleans. $10.
Yes.
Thank you. Forest of the Tree says Jeremy sets up Beardo to have a purpose in life. Beardo fucks the landing spectacularly. Gary, I would be glad to be your guide. I would be honored to guide you. Trevor, a weirdo. Yeah, he completely botched it. It would be an honor. It would be an honor. Emotionally exhausted says, Jeremy, I sent you an email about a Canadian road rage incident. I was embarrassed as a man to watch this, dude. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Prayers for the New Orleans victims. I will check it out. Thank you. And thank you for the $10. Rachel Green says, Happy New Year's. P.S. My tree is still up, Jay, and you're not under it. Yes, I want the Canadian bear, Jay. Look at there. Jay.
I don't know what to say.
Stay
I'm
at home,
honored that you would
Hippo.
want me under your tree.
My dad and I were switching between college football, the NHL game, and for some reason CNN. Cooper and Cohen were drunkenly rating costumes, but it was just gay and unfunny. NHL game had a good brawl.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, here's the
Thank
highlight
you, Stay at home, Hippo.
of here's another influencer that Jeremy likes to follow as they take a shot of alcohol.
Cheers.
You thought our
I
show was
sitting here
bad.
with a cough. I think I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna be drinking out of your glass all night.
That hurt.
Okay. Sorry about that, Anderson.
I saw this clip last night on Cobra Cast, and I'm like, what in the hell is happening right now? Are you kidding me?
Oh
Jesus,
my
man.
God.
We're doomed. We're doomed. How are those idiots on TV? How? How is this possible?
They're trusted members of the media.
Well, look, I tweeted this out last night about 3:00 in the morning. We made it to 2025. That's
Yeah,
actually
look at that.
crazy. Nuketown 2025. When we were playing Nuketown 2025, I thought, wow, man, there's going to be flying cars. It's going to be like the
Yeah.
Jetsons. And instead, we just wake up to terrorist attack in New Orleans from an illegal immigrant. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
How was it like when you saw remember when you saw first time you saw Back to the Future Part 2?
Yep.
And what year was that? What was that, 2019? What year was Back to the Future 2?
It was just a few years ago because everybody was talking about it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And it's like they thought we'd have flying cars, like even different soda dispenser.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. 2015. Holy crap.
Yeah. So
2015.
Yeah, here we are now.
10 years removed and still nothing, no flying.
But we can get Gorlock the Destroyer on our New Year's Eve show, though. You know, men can get pregnant in the future. I guess that's what the big thing was now. Yay, men can get pregnant, apparently. So
it's freaking crazy, man.
I kind of want to play Black Ops 2 now. Black Ops 2 is great, by the way. It's great. But yeah, man. So seeing that is wild. And look, man, I mean, we are here in yes, no, this is not a political show, but you can't ignore the obvious that, Trump is going to take office here in less than 20 days now. And I do think that that's going to send us on a different path in terms of entertainment and things like that. No, it doesn't mean entertainment is just going to stop being woke. That's not what's going to happen at all. In fact, we're still going to be, we're set for Rachel Zegler's Snow White this year. That comes out in March. That's going to be a complete disaster. I personally I'm looking forward to it releasing. I'm looking forward to the backlash. I'm looking forward to covering all of the stuff surrounding Rachel Zegler's Snow White. And you've got several other projects out there. I'm sure we're going to have several surprises. There's going to be games that surprise us. There's going to be TV shows, movies that surprise us. But it's about laying the foundation moving forward. And it'll be interesting to see what the foundation that gets laid over the next few years is and how that's going to affect the entertainment industry. Because a lot of this stuff's been in development. So don't expect any just immediate changes. That's not what's going to happen. But are you looking forward to Rachel Zegler's Snow White?
I'm probably not, but my YouTube channel probably will be. Looking forward to it. And not only that, it's, so Disney has that, but they're also releasing the Captain America movie in February on Valentine's Day, right?
Yep.
It's on Valentine's Day. It's like
Black History Month.
And but it's take a date to go watch Captain America. That's probably been reshot 4 different times because they don't know what to do. So they thought Trump was going to lose, so they probably made a movie about that. And they're like, oh, he won. Let's go change it because the shift is happening in our country. Let's change it.
Did you say
Who knows?
Valentine's? Did you say Valentine's Day?
Valentine's, yeah. Like Illinois. Hey man, I'm from Florida. That's how we talk.
The chat will catch every mistake. Okay,
Of
that's how
course.
they are. The chat catches every mistake.
Listen,
always.
man, it's a day. It's a new day. It's a new year. It's a new me.
New Year's
I
resolution.
was up so late last night. I should have just stayed up for the show. If you want my honest opinion,
Do you have
it's
any
like,
New Year's resolutions?
not really. See
Do
if
you
I
not
could
do
survive
that?
another year.
Do you not do the New Year's resolutions?
No, man.
Neither do I. I
No.
think it's at the end of the day, like if you actually are doing a New Year's resolution, like just do it. But when people start talking about it, it's kind of like, okay, well then, what's the point? So to me, it's about like it's a look at me type of mentality. Like, oh, let me tell everybody this. So, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's what it feels like to me. And there could be motivating factors. Maybe if you make it known that this is the thing you want to start doing, maybe it helps motivate you. So I do understand that. But
I am starting boxing classes. That wasn't really a resolution, but I'm starting boxing classes this year. So that'll be interesting.
you're gonna fight Jake Paul?
Yeah, probably. No. Maybe for 40 million. Just run around the ring, collect my check, and be like, it's been fun, everybody. It's been fun.
Did you see this right here, Jay, last night in San Antonio? Fireworks. Did you see this? Look at this. That's amazing. Is this for real? But look,
Beautiful.
what building? Hang on.
That's
See right there.
yeah.
It's like
Where is that?
Vegas. It says San Antonio. That is crazy.
I think one of like that would be cool to see.
That's America, baby.
Yeah. That would be cool to see live.
That is awesome.
Someone's neighborhood.
That's awesome, man. So that's super cool to see.
This was Dubai. That'd be an interesting place to spend New Year's. They just shot up like fireworks off their tallest building.
Dubai is insane,
That would
man.
be wild to see, man.
What the freak? That is wild. No sound.
It's like we don't launch them from the ground. We're gonna launch them straight off the building.
Yeah, that is insane, dude. Holy crap. Tom Cruise gonna jump off of it. That's what
Yeah,
they did.
right.
Next year they had Tom Cruise jumping off of it as the fireworks shoots. He'd do it too, just to promote a movie or something like that.
Oh yeah, he would. That's for sure.
But yeah, so it's cool. It's cool to see the enthusiasm back out there. So we'll see what happens this year moving forward. But I'm looking forward to the next few days to kind of see what tone starts to shift. But it's all leading up to January 20th, and then we'll see what happens after that. Ghost says, Happy New Year, Jeremy, Jay, and Geeks Gamers chat. I wish you and your family health, happiness, success, and all the best in 2025. Hail the 199 and MAGA, my sunny boys. Thank you, Ghost.
Thank you.
Philip O says Fox News reporting that New Orleans driver was only in the country 2 days. Yep. Alex McCarthy says, y'all made 2024 awesome. Been 199 since January 2019. Let's go, Alex. Hail to you, brother. Honey Bunny says, please wish my friend Will a happy new year. He said you guys were unfunny dirtbags after the last shout out, and trolling brings him brings me joy. Will, happy new year. I'm sorry you have a small penis. And it won't improve any this year. But, you know, I'm sure
Unfunny dirtbags. I didn't know this was comedy hour. Didn't know we were doing a comedy show. I'm sorry that you're more retarded than me. Have a great new year, and I hope the helmet that they get as you walk around the playground fits well.
That's right. Nader's Brick Channel says Happy New Year to Gades and Jades. Taker says Ryan wants 199 to die, but he created it. Never gonna happen.
That's true.
Rabbit says make Jay read supers. We won't send him dollars. Okay, you can send more if Jay reads them. I'm okay with that. Luisa R says, Happy New Year, lads. Cheers for the laughs in 2024. Please take advantage of the gay conversion therapy and reading lessons provided by Project 2025. Hail Project 2025. Taker says, is that person's name Jules LeBron? Space Monkey says, I'm turning the volume off when that creature is on screen. Cajun Corey says, there goes my Happy New Year. Goji the King says that was sponsored by Planet Fitness advertising failure. The artist says, oh, what's up?
Hey, who's going to the gym this month?
Yeah, I heard that. Happy New Year, guys, says the artist. Thanks for keeping me entertained all year. Would y'all consider making an idol? You probably mean IDOT Funko with the sweatshirt, cap, and jeans. I think y'all would make bank. Think about it. I mean, I would if
Funko
people
Pop.
If people would buy it, I would do it. I don't know if there's enough demand for it or not, but maybe. Ministry of Wrong Think says, looks like Maui from Moana let herself go. Kel Yoth says, as a recovering obese human, stop calling obese males wearing car covers as a blouse from TV. It is not a fashion statement or healthy. Teresa Young says, happy 2025. The Singing Tick says, why did you show that abomination, Jay? That creature's worse than 9/11. Jeremy
It's
Hope
funny.
One day, he can be openly gay like Anderson, but he still pretends.
I think it's funny.
Warren says, IDOT mascot t-shirt for MegaCon. We're trying to pull something together. We're trying. I agree with Jace's Gorlock Jabba clip. I don't have that one. I don't have that one saved anywhere. iCanalist says, Happy New Year. Buy Achromatic Chronicles green, and your wallet will be filled with green all year. Results not guaranteed. Jay, tell them about Achromatic Chronicles green really quick.
I appreciate it. We have less than 7 days to pick up the pre-order campaign for the series, Achromatic Chronicles Blue and Green. I appreciate all the love. We're sitting at 2,335 books sold. And after next Tuesday, that'll be it. Then I'm off to Dallas to help them pack and ship these things and get them to your hands. Thank you, everyone, for the support. It's been amazing. You're going to love this series. There's still 2 more books left to complete the whole thing. So this is just book 2. So if you haven't done so, it'd be a great time to pick it up. So I appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate it. It's been an awesome journey with this series, and we're still moving forward with a lot of cool stuff that we haven't even announced yet. So thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff. So Jay, it happened again. Walt Disney Studios has been community noted once again. Mufasa the Lion King is now the #1 movie in America and the #1 movie in the world 2 weeks in a row. See it now, playing in theaters. And then the community note says Mufasa isn't the #1 movie in America. It's Sonic 3. They just continue to get destroyed.
They just live in a weird bubble where they just don't they either don't care. They just are like, we're just gonna say we're #1 no matter what. Me and Ryan talked about that too. It's like when they do this on a lot of stuff just to I don't know, just to I don't know why they do that. Just like, hey, that's our movie and we're number one. Like, remember when Ahsoka came out and for the first time ever on a Star Wars Disney Plus show, they were like, it's the number one show on Disney Plus with 14 million viewers on the first episode. And everyone's like, where did you get those numbers? Oh, we got them. Well, can you show us? No, we're number one. It's like, okay. I guess if you find something to be number one at, maybe they were the number one movie in America as far as theaters showing the film.
Yeah, and on top of that, they're in all the premium screens, so they're selling less tickets because they have the premium screens, they have the premium formats. So it's ridiculous. Now, as you guys know, the number one fan for Sonic 3 has been one Krista Beep, and she's been there's mine right there. Hide this reply if you love and support President Trump, and they have not hit it. Are you sure about that, Krista? I saw peak 3 times, number one movie. And of course, she's got her Sonic shirt on in that picture.
What's funny is they probably, I mean, I'm sure they made all these little promotions like way before the movie probably even came out. And they're just like, yeah, just drop it. There's no way that a Sonic movie, it's not going to track better than Mufasa. It's the Lion King, for crying out loud. So we'll just make these commercials and have it ready and put them out there when it's space it out so more people will go see them over the holiday.
Yeah, and so as you just saw, I went and you click on the hidden replies, and they're just hiding people that are just dropping like shadow gifts and Sonic gifts. Like the people aren't even saying anything bad. That's it, and they're hiding all these replies. It's absolutely insane. And it's hilarious. So they deserve it, and they're getting community noted. They're very triggered by the idea that Sonic is defeating them. Also, Sonic had like a $120 million budget. Mufasa has a $200 million budget. Mufasa has to make significantly more money in order to be a success, which I'm sure it's going to make money. I don't think it's going to lose money, but I think Sonic's going to have a better profit, and it's performing better against its budget. And look, Mufasa, like, I think overseas the numbers are going to be better for whatever reason. I'm still not sure why anybody would go see Mufasa, especially after the 2019 Lion King and that disaster of a movie. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I was very disappointed by it. But, I mean, people are obviously going to go see it just on name recognition alone. But I've seen Sonic 3 multiple times, and it's really freaking good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So... seen it once, right? You saw it once with me, right?
Yeah, I saw it. No, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I thought it was great. It's my favorite one of the trilogy. So they did a good job, and it's nice to see something different. This is how many? This is the second. All right, hold on. We have the Lion King. Then we have the Lion King.
This is a prequel,
right? We have the Lion King live action.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're talking about overall. So you had
how many Lion King, like how much lemonade are they trying to get out of this lemon? It's like
you had 3 Lion King. I think you had 3 Lion King animated movies. I think so. You had the first Lion King, then you had the Lion King, was it 1.5? Then you had the Lion King, was it 2? I feel like there was, and then you had the live action, which was 2019, and now this is the prequel to the live action. If I have that correct. I think I have that correct.
Like they're just trying to get every nickel they can out of freaking the Lion King. When the first cartoon was pretty perfect.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It was great. And it's just like they're creatively bankrupt. And they're just like, well, we need to make a little more money. Hey, everybody likes the Lion King. Let's do another one of those. I'm waiting to see if they're actually going to try to do that all-female Pirates of the Caribbean movie that's been teased around. So I've been trying to hear, and then it's like the rumors are Johnny Depp will just make an appearance. I highly doubt that. But that's the Pirates of the Caribbean is like their last franchise that they haven't really touched that Disney owns.
Like major
So
one of their major ones.
yeah, they haven't really like done a prequel or a remake, or they did their 5 films, probably too long. I enjoyed all 5 for what it's worth, but it's like they probably stretched it out a little too long. But that's they haven't gone back to that one and started messing it all up. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did, like, because they're running out of ideas. Like,
Speaking
what's
of
the next franchise? You know,
speaking of surprises, Dan Vast for $5 USD. Happy Near Year. Can you explain what that means, Jay?
I don't know. I'm just trying to do the exchange here. I'm trying to find the exchange.
What's the exchange rate?
I don't know.
What aren't you trying to look it up?
I'm trying.
All you have to do is look it up. Like, it's not that complicated, Jay.
All right, 100 Brazilian is $16 American.
16 fucking dollars. Why does he get the red super chat privilege? Why? It's bullshit. He shouldn't be getting that privilege.
That's actually a lot more than what I thought. I thought it was going to be like $8, but good old 16. Well, Jay, I know there's one place you were glad you were not. We showed this on Tuesday night's main event, and I'm waiting to see what they look like today. Universal Studios,
Yeah.
Orlando was like, are we having any fun? Like, how do you have fun with all of that?
That is crazy.
I can't even imagine. I should have checked how long the wait times are for some of the rides. That's literally like you buy a ticket and you could pick one ride for the day, Billy, because everything's like 8-hour wait. Everything's like an 8-hour wait, because if we're gonna get a hot dog or something to drink, who knows where that line's wrapped around. But everybody crammed in there for their late night New Year's Eve. Could hear the fireworks all night that they were doing.
Yeah, that's
so
wild.
I hope they had fun and everybody stayed safe. But the theme parks were a mess.
That is.
I'm surprised they let that many people in, but I don't know the restrictions on that. So
yeah. Steve Martin for 10 says, looks like the rumors were false, Jeremy. Timmy ain't selling to the Daily Wire. His big announcement was his coffee company. You should invest in Cast Brew franchise. It will be hilarious. Yeah, I did hear that. I'll address that on CobraCast tonight. So it's good that he's not selling. It's good that he's not selling.
Does a little trolling.
And I have no problem with the trolling. Some people were mad because he trolled. It's like, dude, people were spreading fake news about him and he trolled. I respect that. So yeah, I mean, we'll talk more about that in depth tonight. Doc Hollywood for 50 says, I was wondering if Ryan would make it this morning. He was feeling pretty good last night. We got him drunk with supers last night. Happy New Year, Jeremy and Jay.
Hey, thanks,
Thank
Doc
you.
Hollywood.
Yes, Ryan, there was no chance Ryan was making it. There was no chance. Wasn't going to happen. But thank you for the 50. Appreciate that. Wayne CH says Disney's The Lion King, like Lion Ted, but The Lion King.
See what you did there.
Eric K says college football, Twilight Zone marathon, and Rose Parade. Great way to start the year. Hail Eric K. Phil TMNT says, I'd seen Sonic 3 times in theaters. My last time I'd seen it in 4D. I'd also seen Mufasa. There is no contest. Sonic is the better film. I believe it. Kratos Raptor says it's The Lion King, then The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, then The Lion King 1.5. That's what it was. Lion King 1.5. So,
okay.
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah, I remember that when it came out. Diz to Jiz says, walked past Chicago Theater. They had somebody named Kathy Griffin and let's see, carolers singing Trump is a Yahtzee. Worse that nobody. Who's that nobody? I'm sorry. I mean, Kathy Griffin's a freaking psycho. Mike Hill says, Jeremy, surprised you showed up after that embarrassing Alabama loss. Hey, listen, after 17 years of like once in a lifetime success at Alabama, Everybody wants Alabama to just get beat down. Nobody's going to have sympathy for Alabama or Alabama fans. And I totally understand that that's sports. When you dominate for 17 years and now people are just going to love to see Bama just suck, and Bama does suck, all I can do is own it. We suck. It's going to be the Mike Shula years all over again. So that's where we're at. And everybody that watched Bama dominate for nearly 2 decades, they're going to relish in it. And they should. They should. Magnum Norris for 50 says, Jay, if a Choco Taco presented itself to you, would you even understand what it meant?
I'm just going to say no. Anytime Magnum Norris tweets or, super chats something, you're walking the plank there with that one. So...
Magnum Norris said that he was done giving retards money. That was
he did.
And he's already broke it here.
He already broke his New Year's resolution.
That. You broke it.
You already, yeah. I'm waiting for the ice cream man today. I'm ready this time. I'm going to see if he comes around. I got to get a picture or something. Like, I want to see if he's really selling those Choco Tacos now that we discovered they've been discontinued for several years. It's like, can't even change the sign on your truck, Mr. Frosty. Come on, man. At least get a freaking Sharpie and just put an X over it. So I don't have to stare at it and hope that you have that. Or if you're selling some weird version of it, I don't know if I want that either. So
thank you, Magnum Norris. Appreciate it, brother. Happy New Year to you. MAGA Sandra says New Year's resolution is more pizza and Dr. Pepper. Also, Jay has trouble pronouncing my name. Thinking about going with Sandstorm. Thoughts? Why do you have what's wrong with her name, Jay?
MAGA? I don't know.
No, her name. MAGA.
Sandrum?
It's not Sandrum.
What is it?
MAGA Sandra.
Wait, she's changing. Hold on, let me get this straight. Her name is Sandstorm. But her first name is MAGA Sandra? Sandrum?
Why do you have to make this difficult?
Why did you even put my name in this? It's early, or it's not early. It was a long night, man. Change your name to Sandstorm so I can pronounce it a little more easier in this next coming year. I'd say there's nothing I can do. I've already messed it up.
Change their names. So Jaded Fett says, Jay, why didn't you read just a position? I can barely say it. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Why didn't you read it? Can you say it?
Nope. No, I'm
Dylan
not even
Taylor for
try.
a 199. Thank you. Magnanor says, I'm walking the plank. What does that mean, man?
No, I said first of all, you come into our live streams and you find some weird sexual thing that I've never heard of in my entire life. And then you put it in a super chat, Magnum Norris. And then you're like, hey, Jay, would you like one of these? And if I'm not being careful, I'll just be like, sure, why not? And then the next, $3,000 that you send all has that saying, oh, Jay wants one of these. So it's like I've already walked over, I've walked the plank into the water on that one. So I don't know where I was going with this. New year, new me. I didn't even think I was going to be here today.
I'm more confused after you got done talking than before you started.
Man, I need a vacation. Anything's better than that speech I gave on New Year.
Hey, what happened to WCW versus NWO on the screen and behind you? You failed the stream. No, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought this up because was it you that asked that? I know someone asked me to. My N64 is hooked up not in this office. So I've just got to get it switched over here. So I apologize for the delay. It will happen. All right. WCW versus NWO World Tour. It will happen. Okay.
Great game.
It is a great game. It is a great game. Josie says, fun fact, The Choco Taco ice cream was actually discontinued because the company stated that it was culturally insensitive. Look it up. Jay.
What?
Jay. Jay,
What world are we living in when you can't get a chocolate taco? I mean, an ice cream taco. What is wrong with this world, man? It just gets worse and more bleak every year.
Oh, this is amazing.
And someone buy the rights to it and start selling it, it would make millions. If you never had the opportunity to experience a Choco Taco, you've really missed something special. That's what I have to say.
Big Iron for 10 says, "Fuck you, Jay and Jeremy. Not really. You guys are awesome. Jay, keep Forrest Gumping through life.
Yeah.
Your regard, and Jeremy, keep being gay."
I don't know any other way.
Retard. Maybe he meant retard. We're all retarded around
I'm just
here.
hoping Bitcoin goes higher.
Magnum Norris for 20 says, "I agree with Jay, and yes, I'm an asshole on purpose." Laughing my ass off. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it.
We wouldn't want it any other way. When you start like super chatting compliments, would be like, "Are you on drugs?"
Right here, Jay. It looks like you're justified, according to Andrew CR over on Locals. Maga Sandrum.
There you go.
But the UM is like, what is that? That's not like part of her name. What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But Andrew CR has your back, apparently.
Thank you, Andrew.
Andrew. Is there anything you're not going to screw up today?
That's why we need to hurry up.
Rabbit for 2 says Jay. Rabbit for 2 says Jay. Rabbit for 2 says Jay. I agree with Jay, says Mr. Softy. Can't get it up, Jay.
Why you got to make everything dirty?
Garouk says, in Dan's defense, that super chat cost him a week's worth of food. And sorry, Jay, they quit making the Choco Taco a couple of years ago.
I know. I found that out last night. I'm very shocked that I did not have that information.
You've got an insane discussion going on around this now. Are you proud of yourself?
The Choco Taco?
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude. Have you never had one?
I mean, I'm aware of them, but I don't think I've ever had one.
It's the greatest thing ever. And sometimes my dad, the ice cream man, came around town, would buy a couple, stick them in the back of the freezer, and we wouldn't know they were there. And they last forever. You know, like a couple years later, it's like, oh, look what's back here. Sure enough, gobble those things down. Pretty awesome, man. What did you get from the ice cream man? Did you ever buy anything from the ice cream man, or were you just poor? Were you that kid? Were you that kid that stood around and watched all the other kids buy ice cream, hoping that they had a little extra to buy you something to like kind of just flick at you, you know, so you wouldn't stare so hard?
Did you have to be so mean about it?
I'm just asking. There is just a certain amount of, there's a group, when the ice cream man came around, there's a certain group of people. They're the kids that got a bunch of cash from mom who didn't want to get up and was like, buy something for all your aunties and buy me something and make sure you don't forget. Then there was the kid that came out with their parents. Okay. They came out and they're like, Dad, I want this. And the dad would try to like do a deal. Then there was a kid that just wanted to be around it that didn't have any money. I was that kid for a few times. It happens to everybody. And you just hope that somebody would look at you and be like, look at this pathetic soul. Here's a push-up pop or messed up face Spider-Man or Hulk.
I always liked ice cream sandwiches. Ice cream sandwiches are amazing.
Pretty good.
Ice cream sandwiches and the push-up pops. Little orange push-up pops.
Push-up pops are good.
Those were the, and then the was like the firecracker ice, the you know that one, the firecracker one. It's like red, white, and blue.
That's the rocket pop.
So the rocket pop, yeah. So those are the ones that I would always go with if they were available. But ice cream sandwich usually was number one.
Rocket pop was top tier. And then if you didn't get ice cream and everybody else did, you hope that the kid that you didn't like the most would drop his ice cream on the ground.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Lee Griffin says, Jay, take my money and buy yourself a waffle cone maker and make your own Choco Taco.
Jeremy,
I'll buy you one right now. I'm gonna buy it for you.
Should I live stream it for locals?
Yes.
Me making my own. Like,
Yes.
I might have to like recruit Krista or Beardo to come over and like help me make a Choco Taco. Cole Hauser just sent me on email how to make Choco Tacos at home. So now I have the recipe. They're freaking good.
The brew that do on Rumble says, was catching up on Tuesday's main event when I saw you were live. Absolutely hilarious. Hope you guys crush it in 2025. As long as you guys continue to support us, we will be 100%.
I appreciate it.
And thank you guys so much.
I have to apologize to Eric for that H1B. I don't know if he took it personal, but
what?
Eric July, when I asked him if he was here on an H1B visa.
I like that Beardo's new meme is H1 Beardo.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Jen over on Rumble says, had to drop local support because I lost my job to the shit Biden economy. Once I'm working back, they live watch party for Beardo, please. 100%. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
20 more days, less than 20 days now. So, Pat says Disney wanted to incorporate a Star Wars character into New Year's Eve broadcast, so they brought Jabba the Hutt. Yes. Let's see. Maddening says, my name's easy to pronounce, Jay. God bless and happy New Year 2025, Geeks and Gamers. Thank you. Ampbox says, hey guys, I have a crush on this girl from work. Oh, wish me luck. We both work at ShopRite, so we're both retards.
Good luck.
You got this, bro.
New year, new you.
That's right.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's right.
Start off the year with a big fat rejection. It's all downhill after that, or uphill, or you'll climb the mountain. I don't know. Take one of those catchphrases and go with it.
You're weird.
Hey, you know who started that was Epic Mike. When you were like, so Epic Mike, what did you think of the entertainment? He's like, when it was high, it's high. When it was low, it's low. I was like, that is the craziest catchphrase because you didn't know what to say. So you just threw it in there like,
you only did that.
Know, it was high, it was high. When it was low, it was
low. You only
it's
called him out like that because that's 90% of your live streaming comments when you're on with Ryan. Ryan says everything. You're like, yeah,
what am I supposed to
pretty
say?
much agree, you know.
I know.
The brew that dude gifted a Geeks and Gamers. Oh, hang on. The brew that dude gifted a Geeks and Gamers membership over on Rumble. Thank you. Go ahead, Jay.
No, it's like with Ryan. Now I'm trying to like not totally derail it to see if he can pull it back in, but find a little side quest to the story that I could put in because the main facts are already taken up. So
Comics Dad says, after reflecting overnight, Jay, I am concerned about your obsession with transformers.
We're both messing up.
Yeah, we are. I think
the fact that you would obsess over me overnight tells me more about you than me about myself.
Hey, listen.
Comics Dad. Also, great video on your channel. Started a brand new YouTube channel over there and doing Transformer comics. I love it. So good stuff, brother.
The key is to just not be able to read, and you'll be very successful. That's what's worked for us anyway. Why are you lisping? Are you secretly gay? He says, just fixing what? Jay never had an Asian taco.
What is that?
Moving on. Phil TMNT says Disney's motto is if it ain't broke, remake it. Then charge $30 for streaming it. And if that doesn't work, pull a Willow and fail to pretend it didn't exist. Exactly. Fear the Keemstar or Keemsto. Hope Dr. Wisrespect got good rest last night. Also, Choco Taco is butts. That's why it's Choco Poop Taco, says Comics
Man,
Dad.
it's good.
Nick Brown says, anyone remember the WWF ice cream? Absolutely.
Oh, man. If they brought those back, $1 billion right there, man.
Yes.
My freezer would be stocked full of the WWE ice cream, WWF ice cream bars. Yes. They were perfect. They were like an ice cream sandwich with a little chocolate and a stick.
You remember when CM Punk brought those up? Remember when CM Punk brought those up in all those promos? It was so good. By the way, I watched the CM Punk Seth Rollins promo. Have you seen it? Fuck yeah, it's good. They are talking people into the building. They are talking people onto Netflix. It's such a good promo. Both those guys are like top. They're in top form on this promo. It's so good, and they're making it personal. Like it's good. It's damn good. So, I'm really happy, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do on Netflix. Linko Kenobi for 50.
Hey, look at you.
Happy New Year's, geeks and gamers and chat. Looking forward to seeing you guys in MegaCon. I'm listening to you guys while I'm taking down my Christmas decorations. Going to be playing Onimusha tonight on my channel. Anyways, hail the chat and the 199. Thank you, Linko Kenobi. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope you have a great 2025, brother. Keep grinding on your channel.
Man.
Awesome.
It was awesome meeting you in Texas there.
Hell yeah.
But here they are. Taste the bars of the superstars.
That's just greatness right there.
Hillbilly Jim.
So good. So
I
good.
know, man. Like why could they not bring these back? That's so
they
awesome.
did. I think. Well, I know they did. Like CM Punk did some ice cream stuff. Like I know that when he went to AEW, I think there was like some type of ice cream bars they brought back then. But I don't know if they ever did the WWF ones or WWE, whatever it's called now. So, but we'll talk about them on the wrestling stream.
What's crazy is a lot of these people on these bars, and that picture I showed you, they've passed away.
Yes, they have. A lot
Wild.
of them have. Yep. Andrew CR says Jeremy would become a fellow fat if Trump made Choco Tacos. Emo Otaku says, I want ice cream now. Don't we all? Big Iron says, Jay, buy the gay dude a Choco Taco, even though he gay. Golden Nugget says, I'll continue to support you, Figs, despite me never getting that free bag. It's okay that UK posters cost us no show. No. We will get that straightened out. Just shoot me an email, Golden Nuggets. Shoot me an email. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic says, how to make a Choco Taco from home. Have her wipe back to front. Enjoy.
Oh, dude.
Lord Botha says, Ryan never says my name right. I think let's see, I like to think it's out of disgust, but honestly, I know it's apathy. Golden Nugget says, update on my fridge. It's pretty much died last night, but my brother and mom are getting me a new one. Keep us updated, brother. Lou says, Jay's making me nostalgic for Choco Taco. I miss our local creepy guy that sold sweets and treats from his beat up windowless van. Taker says, did we just forget that
we
Jay's
used to be
Asian
a proper
son
country?
Meme? Yeah. Jay's Asian son. Come on. So
he's doing great.
Ampbox says, laughing my ass off. Jay has me dying laughing with that response. That's Jay for you.
Which response was that?
Nader's Brick says, Beardo is now Dr. HB1 respect. Here's Jay's half Asian son. Happy New Year, Dad.
Happy New Year, son. Get back to work.
Jesus. VJ the Vigil says, I miss getting Smurf ice cream at King's Dominion. Rabbit says, why does Jay keep talking about Black Cooter? Jesus.
What?
You just open yourself up for these jokes, Jay. You just do.
Talking about ice cream.
Pat says, Geeks Gamers Food Channel, episode 3, tier list for ice cream man favorites. Phil TMNT says, my favorite ice cream from those trucks as a kid were those Ninja Turtle ones with the eyes were gum.
Yeah, they were all messed up. Man, have you ever been to King's Dominion?
No.
I just wanted to highlight that super chat. We got to get park hopping back there. The last time I went, it was like 10 years ago. It was like a dump, but everyone's telling me that, man, it's all cleaned up now. It's changed. It's really nice. It's in Virginia. So maybe it's time to go back.
Yeah, I mean, Park Hoppin' just hit 25,000 subscribers. Really happy with that. And I know you guys do your week. What day do you do your
Sundays at 3.
Sundays at 3, you do the weekly panel live stream.
Yeah.
You and Krista. And then sometimes you have some guests on there.
Yes.
But so looking forward to that. And I do think it's going to be a great 2025 for Geeks and Gamers.
Yes.
And the 199. A lot more videos. I will get back on the video grind here very soon. We've got some announcements we're going to be making very soon as well. Like I said, in terms of MegaCon, what we have now is, like I said, 98% that it's going to be Saturday night, February 8th, Saturday night, Universal Red Coconut Bar. And we're going to be hanging out. What?
Man, you just got called out by Fear the Beardo.
What do you say? Oh,
The official Beardo versus Jeremy 1-on-1 Call of Duty Black Eye, and he tagged you.
it's the greatest fucking day of his life. So it's like this. I'm not even a good fucking Call of Duty player. Like
He
beating me
stayed
at
up
Call of
late waiting for this video to
it's the
drop.
greatest fucking day of his life. Like, hey, I beat a below average Call of Duty player in 1v1. Okay. So he worked like this is the greatest moment of his life. Imagine being that. I beat below average Jeremy at Call of Duty. It's the greatest moment of my life. Okay. Let's see here. A Super Vast 3D says, here's $2 USD just so you know I can send it. Haha. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. PJ says, Happy New Year's. My new work schedule means I have to lurk instead of chatting, but I'm always here. Love y'all. Hail, PJ. Thank you. Ampbox says, Jay, I was referring to you saying start the year off with a nice rejection that had me laughing my ass off.
Oh, I mean, just get it out of the way early, man.
Just G says, I'm sure Beardo was honored to play with you. It would be an honor, Jeremy. It would be an honor. I mean, it was so bad. He was so scared. I had to put up $500 to his 50 just for him to play me.
Wow, that's...
And I had to beg him. Like at first it was like at first I think I put up like $100 to $100. He wouldn't take it. And then I put up like,
now you gave him the greatest moment of his life.
Yeah.
He waited till the new year to say he waited till the new year to say the greatest moment of my 2025 is this video right here.
Yeah, he's gonna be on his deathbed. He's like, remember that time I beat Jeremy at Call of Duty? You mean that like low tier fucking Call of Duty player that's not very good in the first place? That's your claim to fame, bro? Okay. Good on you, I guess. But hey, listen, my job as a leader is to motivate my people, okay? And I'm willing to do that, okay? I'm willing to do that. Golden Nugget says Beardo beating Jeremy. I was honored. Tom Cooper says Jason son agrees with Jay. Happy New Year. Look at that. Look at that. And we are at the end, ladies and gentlemen. Jay, what do you got going on today?
Nothing. I think I'm just gonna take a day.
Just gonna take a day.
Yeah, I might play some games later, but I think I'm just gonna take a day.
You gonna play some Call of Duty with us?
When are you guys playing Call of Duty?
I don't know. I didn't say we were, but if we did, do we want to play with us tonight?
Nah, just send me a text. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, I've got Cobra Cast tonight. So below average Jeremy with 2 says zing. But yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for an amazing 2024. Make sure you support Achromatic Chronicles, blue and green. Make sure you go check that out. I'm sure mods will be dropping links right now.
I appreciate it.
I am very much looking forward to this year with Trump taking office and a lot of the changes we're going to make from a content standpoint, start growing the channels again. Looking forward to that. Kongzilla for 20 says, Happy New Year to everyone. Snuka is the all-time greatest wrestler. Jimmy the Superfly Snuka. Yeah. He was pretty great. He's also had a lot of fucking problems if you look at his past.
He went through it.
Woo! He had some shit. But seriously, my New Year's resolution, we're going to do the wrestling stream this year. Okay? New year, new me. We're going to do the wrestling stream this year. Big panel stream. We're going to talk about the greatest wrestlers of all time. We're going to get the greatest wrestling minds on all of YouTube. I'm also going to go all in on Nintendo Switch 2 rumor videos just to piss off the Nintendo YouTubers out there. I'm going to take over that one too. Let's go. Wrestling, Nintendo coverage, along with Fuck Hollywood coverage. All right, that's what we're going to do. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Kenny Justice says, hey, thanks, man, for all the fun. And thanks again to my dad and Jay, your awesome brother. Hey.
Thank you.
It's awesome, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you for Cobra Cast later tonight. And happy New Year. Be safe. Prayers for everybody in New Orleans. Awful news coming out of New Orleans.
Yes.
So thoughts and prayers to everybody involved with that. And happy New Year. You guys have a great day. Jay, say goodbye, Jay.
Goodbye, everybody.
You should say buy Achromatic Chronicles Green. That's how you should
buy
do
my
it.
book, please. I'm poor.
When does the campaign end, Jay?
Next Tuesday.
And are you going to do a closeout stream?
We're going to do a closeout stream.
Are you going to have Tuesday Night's Main Event raid you?
That's entirely up to you. I don't own the company.
And in other words, yes, Tuesday Night's Main Event will raid you. But
hey,
you got
how
1
about
week to go. Okay? You guys have a great evening.
Evening? It's like
or day. Fuck off, Jay. Happy New Year, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.